number of years of close working together. Today there is a contestation whether elections are useful in ousting the Museveni dictatorship. With people's government declaring war on elections through transition now, no elections campaign. This approach conflicts with Article 12 of the FDC Constitution, which commands members to register and vote and to canvass for votes. Ironically, the Deputy President of the People's Government, who also doubles as the Lord Mayor of Kampala, Elias Lukwago, continues to hold an elective office, making it unbelievable that this is a serious campaign that is being brought to Ugandans. I see this as the highest hypocrisy amongst some of our colleagues who have chosen to preach water but drink wine. The FDC maintains that both elections and activism are powerful and useful tools and will be used hand in hand in our bid to bring down the dictatorship in Uganda. For any organization to strive, there is a need to have one central command. Today, the FDC finds herself having two competing centers of power, one residing at number 6 Katonga Road and the other at Najanankumbi. Both these centers of power are fighting for the same political space. We are going to be trying to work within a very short time to narrow the gap between the two in order for us to work in harmony. The second issue that seems to be bringing this conflict is the issue relating to our election of 2021. As the country is aware, the FDC took a resolution to participate and field candidates in every position as much as possible. I was FDC flag bearer and definitely took the lead in this entire campaign on behalf of FDC in 2021 general elections, mainly in defense of my party. I took a great risk and made great sacrifices because I had the option of running and winning as Member of Parliament. We had piled pressure on Dr. Kizza Besigye, who had earlier declined to run for the 5th time. I am sure there were better prepared members of FDC to run in my place, but I firmly believe that some of them didn't do so for the reason of political preservation, which is really a natural political phenomenon. I was abandoned by people I worked with, and for many years, I ran a lone campaign supported by a few fearless and committed comrades. And I wish to thank them so dearly for standing above self-interest. It is very strange that the same people who were sitting up there at the high table in Zambia, whenever I went to their areas, they just ran away from me. They hid from me. I came to Kampala here, I didn't see the Lord Mayor of Kampala, even if he boasts of having a 200,000 strong support within the city. And this happened everywhere, and there is evidence to that effect. Those proponents of the Zambia meeting decided to betray the party and the cause of the struggle. This act of hostility to the party, including campaigning against our official flag bearers, is a hostility to the party for which it's never too late to proceed under our constitution. Funding of the 2021 elections, which seems to be one of the biggest interests that is in the news now in our country, was one of our greatest challenges during the campaign and the election processes. A resolution to borrow from friendly sources without interest was passed by the Working Committee and the National Executive Committee, chaired by my then Deputy Owechitibwa Joyce Nabosa Sebugwawo. To the best of my knowledge, a borrowing was made and accountability for all funds spent made to the first Working Committee and NEC preceding the 2021 general elections. The audited accounts have since been presented to the National Council and the Electoral Commission. Non-public disclosure of some sources of funds for the campaigns, disclosure of some sources of funds for the campaigns is not possible because throughout our life as a party, we have maintained a policy where sources of funding that don't wish to be disclosed are kept confidential. And we got to take note of this. We are not going to the marketplaces to betray people who have supported us financially. Some of them are in business.